Let h of x equal x cubed over 3 plus x squared over 2 minus x plus 5. And this says to A, determine h prime of x, and so that's what we'll do first. So h prime of x is just the derivative. 3 and 2 are just constants, so they're just going to tag along a little bit when we do the answer. So when I go ahead and use the power rule, I'm going to get 3x squared over 3 plus 2x over 2 minus 1, and plus 5, since it's a constant, drops out. And now the 3's will cancel and the 2's will cancel, so h prime of x will equal x squared plus x minus 1. So that's the first part. And then part B, it says to write the equation of the line tangent to the graph of h at x equals 3 and show the work that leads to your conclusion. So what we are going to do on this one, an equation of the tangent line, we want to find the derivative at 3. So we want to find h prime of 3, which will equal 3 squared plus 3 minus 1. That equals 11. So my slope is 11. And then from here, I don't know, I know the x is equal to 3. I don't know the y value, so I'm going to go find the y value. And if I plug 3 in there, I find that h of 3, or the y value, is equal to 15.5. Okay, so now I can do y equals mx plus b. I know my y value is 15.5. I know my slope is 11. My x value is 3 plus b. So I'm going to get 15.5 equals 33 plus b. I'm going to subtract 33 from both sides, and I get b is equal to negative 17.5. So the equation of my tangent line will be y equals 11x minus 17.5. Okay, for part C, it says to write an equation of the normal line. Well, we know normal line just means the perpendicular line. If our slope in part B was 11, my perpendicular slope is going to be negative 1/11, and now we get to use the same information from before. So we are going to go ahead, we'll have, I'm going to change, because I'm going to have some more decimals, I'm going to change 15.5 to 31 over 2. So 31 over 2 is equal to 3 times negative 1/11 plus b. So I'll get 31 over 2 is equal to negative 3/11 plus b. And then I know to solve this for b, I will just add 3/11 to both sides. And I'm going to have to get a common denominator of 22. So when I do that, 22 times 11 is 242, I do believe. No, this is, what's that? 31 times, actually is 341. So 341 over 22 plus this one, if I change the denominator to 22, it's going to be 6. So 341 plus 6 will be 347 over 22. So then my equation of my normal line is going to be y equals negative 1/11 x plus 347 over 22. Okay, another way that I could have written that, if I would just fractions blah, I could have done y minus the y value equals m x minus the x value. So I could have written my equation like that and been fine. Okay, number part D, it says at what value of x is the slope of the graph equal to 1? Well, slope of the graph means the derivative. So this question is asking at what x value is the derivative equal to 1? So I'm just going to take the derivative and simply set it equal to 1. So now from here, since I see a quadratic, I'm going to subtract 1 from both sides. So now I have x squared plus x minus 2 equals 0. And then I'm going to solve that for x. I'm going to factor. That will factor as x plus 2 times x minus 1. And now I can use the zero product property and say that the x values that will have a slope of the graph equal to 1 will be x equals negative 2 and x equals 1. Problem 29. Let f be a differentiable function with f of, this should be f of 4, equal to 1, and f prime of 4 equal to negative 3. And let g be the function defined by g of x is equal to x over f of x. Find an equation of the line tangent to the graph of g at the point where x equals 4. So again, we get to find the equation of the tangent line. That's always going to be a very popular problem. First of all, to get the slope, we need to find the derivative. I do notice that this is a quotient, so we get to use the quotient rule. So f prime will equal, the derivative of x is 1, and then g prime, the derivative of f of x, is f prime of x. Okay, so we're ready to take the derivative. So g prime of x will equal f prime times g, which will be 1 times f of x minus f times g prime all over g squared. Okay, and we know we want to find that at x equals 4. So now if I just plug 4 in for all of my x's, we'll be good on that. And now I just need to look up stuff that they told me here. So 1 times f of 4 is 1, minus 4 times f prime of 4 is negative 3. And then f of 4 again was 1, and I'm going to cube it. So I will end up getting 1 plus 12 over 1, which is going to be 13. So that just found me my slope. Okay, I'm pretty much fine here because they did give me the x is 4, and since they told me f of 4 is equal to 1, that really is like the point 4, 1. So using y equals mx plus b, I'm going to have 1 is equal to, oh, wait, I'm going to, just a second. This, I don't care about that because we are looking for the graph of g, so I need to find g of 4. Sorry about that. G of 4 is equal to 4 over f of 4. So I'm going to have 4 over 1, which is 4. So actually the y value is going to be 4 and the x value is 4. So now using y equals mx plus b, I'm going to have 4 equals 13 times 4 plus b. I'll get 4 equals 52 plus b. If I subtract 52 from both sides, I'll get b equals negative 48. So the equation of my tangent line is going to be y equals 13x minus 48. And I am done.